Test, recording is ready. Nice. So without further ado, let's just jump right on the ladder again. I'm pretty hyped for it right now. I feel like I like Dravidians. I just made some severe mistakes, so I could not get that win yet. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. You know, I'm just working my way through the sieves, so I get a better understanding of them. And yeah, I think I like the way I can play with Dravidians in theory. So I think I am recording, right? I double checked it. I'm still never really sure if OBS is recording, but I think I hope you can bear with that. That it's not too bad. I wonder if elephant archers, in terms of armor class, would have been inferior to camel archers. Because, I mean, of course, camel archers will do bonus damage versus cavalry archer class, but elephant archers are just so chunky that they might even come out on top. I don't know. I have no idea. But I didn't want to switch to elephant archers anyways. I wanted to be on arbalester, halberdier. I also think it was a pretty bad decision to go for halberdier before arbalest even. But the game was over at that point anyways. I think for this game I really try to take away. I will not have my gather point on gold at any point in the game, even not after the man-at-arms opening. So if when I'm clicking feudal, I usually in a man-at-arms build have my rally point still on gold, because I will send the last 2 villages to gold in that build order. But I think for this time I'm going to switch it up and put them to wood instead, to stragglers. And once I have my range up, I will just take 3 villages from the straggler trees and put them to gold to get the additional gold. I think that's how I want to go about it. So I will not, in the heat of the moment, just return back to the return to my wood and see return back to my gold and see that I have 20 villages on my main gold and I can't afford anything that I want, even though, you know, it was irritating because I was Dravidians and I got the extra wood in first place, so I could actually afford the siege workshop and that stuff and the university and ballistics and all that, but I didn't even have steady wood income. So getting the eco balance right should be my priority here, and of course scouting. Dravidians, Hindustanis. Oh. Bad matchup? Question mark. Whew. So that was a little bit of a chaotic clicking for my sheep. I don't know if that was actually more efficient than what I did previously. Have to see. At least felt a little bit weird to do it that way. Okay. Let's, now that I have the start down, think about the matchup. I'm playing versus Hindustanis, which can basically answer everything, but what I realized is that Hindustanis themselves lack something they can initially go for. I think as they expect range units of me, somehow they want to go to Gulam. And I don't really have anything to counter Gulam, because I don't have knights. I would have to go infantry, and you know that is just all bad. I don't want to let him get to Gulam, because I think once he is on Gulam, I have a really hard time. The only thing I could do is champions, but they trade like evenly, so I don't even have a counter unit to Gulam. So realizing this, I think my enemy will play towards Golem. How could he do that? He could do that with men-at-arms archers and scouts all the same. That was pretty close before getting cast. Just because I put the villager back into the town center, even though I didn't want to. But it turned out just okay. But this time my scouting seems to be way more efficient. So I can already go and scout my enemy. I mean, I haven't really scouted everything I want to know about my base eventually. But see, this is the problem. I can't really handle all this at the same time. I mean, I should be, but I'm not. I guess the fact that I was able to find a sheep. Tells me that he might be pushing a lot of deer. This one is supposed to go to wood though. You know, I thought my scouting was better, but now I'm like still so confused. Oh, look at this. How bad this is. How bad can it get? How can I practice this? Being able to control my scout at the same time as not messing up my build order without waypoints. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how the pros make it look so easy, because for me in fact it's really hard. So now gather point goes to wood and not to gold. Barracks is getting ready to create militia, and I want to see what my enemy is doing. I will get the second lumber camp just now. And then the next, okay, that's such an early uptime. For Hindustanis, of course, they can do crazy stuff. Where to hit with the men-at-arms? There's the barriers, there's the barracks. I want to see if he's going for the stable, and I think he is. Can technically get 2 farms now. Come on. Yes, there's the stable. So where can I hit? Do I get the timing still? I think actually not. I think I need a pre-wall because won't be able to have spears everywhere in time. Let me get the range now. He's going for the lumber camp. Yeah, he was looking for that. The scout rush is starting to be really annoying. Yeah, I think it's GG already. I think I'm losing too much here. So the timing on this early scout was just phenomenal. Why is this spear already? Well, and yeah, I should have. Yeah, GG. I think I should have stayed at home, play defensive man-at-arms, as he was up so fast. That was sick. There might have been like a 19 pop build. Well, this farming eco actually looked pretty light lusted, so I don't know if he even had to idle his stable. But it doesn't matter, I made a mistake, and I want to learn from mistakes, that's why I'm here. So first of all, when I see his uptime being like, I think my uptime was decent. Yeah, not too bad. I had 4 seconds of idle TC time in Dark Age, so my fuel time and my man-at-arms timing was okay. But my enemy was A, pushing deer, that's why he missed on scouting his sheep, and still was able to get an 8:54 uptime. Let me quickly do the math. I think 10:05 is 22 pop, 9:40 is 21 pop, 9:15 is 20 pop, which is standard, and 8:50 is 19 pop. So he did 19 pop scouts. If I'm facing 19 pop scouts, I might need to let me know in the comments what you think. But if I'm facing 19 pop scouts and I feel that scouts will be at my base before I have a chance A, to get my range up, or B, to do significant damage with a man-at-arms, I might have to either really quickly pre-wall myself, but this is kind of impossible because I have to quick wall or pre-wall my berries, my wood, my gold, the villages that build the military buildings. It's probably impossible. I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible, especially as Dravidians get a lot of wood. You can see my wood count. I at least have the wood to do it. Yeah, but it's very annoying. I should maybe stay at home with my man-at-arms once I scouted the scout rush, the early scout rush, until I am until I have my production up and I have defensive units at home, and then move forward. Or not even playing man-at-arms versus 19 pop, because 19 pop is just so fast that my man-at-arms technically were not able to do much. Great job. Like a 19 pop build order is very competitive, and Dravidians will just lose to that. I have to say that Hindustanis are a monstrous good civ. But playing, yeah. Either I needed to go 21 pop man-at-arms to compete with this uptime, or do something different. Like, that was just... once I see this uptime, and I realize I will not be able to deny this stable, I cannot be annoying, and we're going to miss each other in the middle of the map, I should then leave my man-at-arms in defense, wall up, try to play an archer game from there. But the Hindustani player will always be in the driver's seat from there on. Interesting. Just a very strong civ. But let's, yeah, that's it for this.